Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Blood Samurai. My name is Sam, and today we're back playing Foundry. So yeah, I was thinking about stepping away from this game, kind of after I played it, because I was like, because personally I do like the game. It just kind of feels a lot like Satisfactory, and I feel like Satisfactory, just to me, I feel like Satisfactory is just a better game. But Foundry is going to be free for the next few days. So I figured, um, for one, I'm going to get back into it. And for two, it's going to give me the opportunity to hopefully play with some of my friends. So I'm thinking, I'll at least play. I'll make another video. Maybe step away from it depending on um, whether or not they feel like playing, if they want to do like a multiplayer session. Because I was thinking like I can at least get some more playthroughs, some more videos and stuff of us playing it together if they do want to play. And then if they don't, then I'll just kind of stick to Satisfactory and stuff, and maybe come back to this game once in a while, depending on if Satisfactory starts feeling a little like annoying or whatever. It fully just depends on how I feel about the game. Um, and we'll kind of see how things go from there. But yeah, for the time being, let's just get back into what we were doing. We were making more of these science packs. We don't have any power. There we go. Yeah, I definitely need a better, like, power source than this. What's your problem?
Danger averted. With the station secured, we can shift our focus back to the factory. Good job.
Thank you, I guess. Can I? There we go.
You're right. Collecting biomass by hand isn't future-proof. We should use ignium ore and the burner generator so that we can automate our energy production.
Ignium ore. So that's not this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remember the keys. Ignium. I mean, yeah, it's actually not that far. Wait, where is it? Oh. I guess I should be mining. Okay, you know what? This part of Foundry, I actually find pretty cool. It also is kind of just like Minecraft almost. Like it kind of combines elements of Minecraft too. Let's try to just uncover as much of this stuff as we can. Uh, and I can make more. Make more. What are they? Drone miners. We'll make two of them, I think. Because I just have a bit of a feeling that we're probably gonna need quite a bit of. must say, Foundry definitely does have its perks. Like, there's definitely are some things that I'm like, you know what, Foundry definitely has a one up on Satisfactory, so definitely can't deny that. Like building and keeping things organized and everything is definitely way easier to do in this than it is in Satisfactory. And the fact that you can like clear out stuff and like kind of like, you know, mess with the world. I do like this a lot. Like you can't really. Well, actually, you might be able to do that in Satisfactory, like maybe later on. I haven't really gotten, like I said, I haven't ever gotten like super far into Satisfactory. So maybe you'd also be able to do that in that, but I don't know. I'll make some more conveyors. The only part that I'm not a huge fan is like, yeah, this like whole loader system going that they got going, but you know, it's at the same time, it's not like it's the end of the world or anything. So, oh wait, I need a burner generator. That's right. Not the biomass burner. I need an actual burner generator. Oopsies. Stone as well. I don't know what stone's gonna be good for, but I assume later on it's gonna be important. The movement in the game is a little wonky, though. I'll say that. That's kind of my own. That's kind of my only problem with it. It's just that it's a little janky. I do like this though. This little GUI stuff that you can just mess with. That is very handy. That's very nice. And that is researching. Let's make a couple more science packs and throw them into here. And this is another thing where you can just like craft like in your inventory. Like, that is sick. Oh wait, this already has a. Oh, there's already much. That's fine. We'll put more in there. Why not? That there. Okay, we'll have a burner generator here soon, which will be very nice. And then there we go.
That's a lot of new technology. The recently unlocked burner generator will be crucial to automate energy generation. You can send ignium ore from drone miners right into it. It's also more efficient. Our next task is a big one. It's time to make some profits. According to our corporate strategy document, there is a very simple transport robot design we can make with our limited technology.
What is that?
This transport bot shall be our first product. Yes, I know. We need to get it to the station to sell it. For that, we'll use shipping pads. Spaceships can land there to transport items between the planet and the station. We will need to buy our first spaceship. We still have some thermalite stored on the station, which is the galactic currency. A broken hangar? All right, we'll have to repair it before we can buy a ship. Operator, you know how station upgrades work. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna just make more room for energy, because like I said, I really feel like we're probably gonna need a lot of energy. also thinking about dismantling that and then putting them closer together. Even if it means we get like a tiny bit less, I feel like having more of them in this area is gonna just be way better. And I feel like it makes more sense to do it this way. Um, probably, probably do similarly to what I did with the other stuff. And just have the conveyor belts kind of like wrap around. I think that would be the easiest way of doing it. So speaking of which, probably should actually like, and then oops, and then yeah, have the conveyor belts actually like go back. So yeah, now to get things going, I'm gonna probably have to use biomass. Actually, no, I can just put some. I can just mine up some of the ignium stuff, and that should work fine. Just yeah, just clear up some of this stuff. Then we can put the. Oh, these things are wow, quite jumbo. Gotta say. Depending on their energy output, I might only actually need one of them. But seeing how big these things are, definitely can only have like one in this area. That's for sure. I mean, obviously I can clear out more space, but for now, I think I'm hoping one should be enough. At least to get things started, I would think it would be enough. Actually, I'm gonna have it facing that way. No, facing. Nope, didn't mean to do that. It's cool though that you can put the biomass stuff into the burner generator as well. Very convenient. Oh wait, that's yeah. There's got to be a better way of transporting energy, right? Rather than just using foundations. I guess maybe not. Doesn't really seem like it. Which means basically you're gonna have to clear out like a lot of space. Actually, I could just do. Yeah, just do like this. That would be fine. As long as one block is touching, it should expand. Wait, does that... Are we on a moon? We must be on a moon, because that planet is huge. Yeah, we've got to be on a moon. Whoa. Oh, that's the space station that they're talking about. That's sick looking. Okay, so this stuff is over here, right? You go like... You basically like dig this. This is just the easiest way to do it. It's not the most efficient, but it's, you know, easiest. Takes less time. Well, yeah, definitely. Just okay. Now I just need to make more building blocks. Now it should be connected. Yep, biomass burner, everything is connected. So I think we could even turn off the biomass burners. Probably even just fully dismantle them. I don't think we really need them anymore. Let's check on the grid. Yep. Don't need them. Now the burner generators should be fully, you know, they'll be all good and stuff. 'Cause they, yeah, so they can output 1.8 megawatts. Currently, they're only outputting, yeah, literally 132. So they're basically outputting like 10%-ish. Closer to like 8% of their total output that they could be outputting. Because we're just not consuming. We're not consuming as much as we need.
We did it. Automated power generation is the backbone of every factory.
So now research transport bay. Transport bot. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, the problem is, oh, you know what? This is actually producing more than is being consumed. We might actually just fully be able to, like, dismantle this, and then have it actually go like, oh, let me make some more clear. Okay, I did not mean to do, okay, is there a way to do more than a right click? Okay. Do it like this. That'll work. Because then we can have more of these assemblers, and we can also do basically the same thing here. We could have like this. Go like this. Boom, boom. That. Another research thing. Okay. Probably do that. Maybe we should. And then what do we want to research? Character improvement, maybe? A 2-block pickup and drop off range. That could be good. But I think that would be better. Combined with the conveyor belt, I think that would be better. Right now the problem is just the rods. We need to automatically bring the rods over from here. So I basically need to connect that up to this area. Do I want to? Probably. I think I mean, it's not gonna look perfect. I figure we can always come back and fix it up and make it look a little nicer. Yep, no, this stuff is fully automated. We can get rid of the biomass burners because we don't need those there anymore. How do I... How do I... how do I make it go down? How do I make it, like, how do I reverse it? Oh, slope down. No. Oh, yeah. Okay. Glad we got that one figured out. Okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah, this is where this problem arises. But what we can do is just have it go up and over. Let's clear this out a bit. Basically, I want pretty much every part of the area to be, like, on foundation. I don't want there to be dirt or anything like that. I just want it all to be, like, pretty much based on foundation. That makes the most sense to me, to just, like, do it this way. So yeah, I don't want it to, like, interfere with this, so I actually might need to do this a little bit differently. Basically, the way that I'm envisioning this is I'll need more loaders, get some more of those, get some more of those. Unless I do, like, I could do. Let's see how this works. Because these should still be able to go under then. Oh, but then the problem is you can't have more. Yeah. You wouldn't be able to scale this if you did it like that. Well, I don't need it here, right? Because that's just to produce that. I just need them here. How does the balancer doesn't help me? Yeah, balancer really doesn't do much for me. We'll try that, I guess. Can I do that one? No. Hmm. Yeah, and the conveyor belts just go faster, right? Yeah. I feel like eventually they have to like unlock like better transportation of resources, right? There's gotta be a system. Maybe there's just not enough room? Because, like, that would obviously work to... 'cause that's the output. So we don't want to, like, mess with that, right? Well, it doesn't make sense to mess with the output. It's the input that we need to mess with. Like, I feel like you can make this work. I feel like it's possible. I'm really just trying to figure out how, though. Because this is what I'm looking at. I'm like, you could do... Because you can obviously automate one of these. That's not hard to do. Get one of these automated. But then to get multiple of them, that's where the problem lies. I don't quite know what the fix is. Because let's say I'm gonna make another one of the assemblers. What do I need for it? Electronic. That means I need, like... Like, if I were to put that guy right there, right? I fully just couldn't. Like, there would not be room. Unless I like... But like eventually it's gonna mess up, right? We need to change this. There's definitely a way to do it, but like it's just it like I know how to set this up. But the problem is I want to do it a certain way that's going to be easier for the future. Like there's a way to do it that's a bit messy, but like it's possible. But the way I want to do it is cleaner, and but the problem is it might just not be possible. That's the only problem. Is that my way would be better, but it just might not be possible. And if it's not possible, then we're gonna have a problem. This is making machinery parts, right? Yeah. Oh, and you can't even put like that much. Like you couldn't. So you'd have to have like another. You'd have to like have this go. Because this could go like here. What's that? That's annoying. That's not what I wanted to do. Like, yeah, the moment I do that, it just switches. That's really annoying. Because this could possibly have worked. Potentially, I mean, it's definitely a bit problematic. Some pretty major flaws. But you can't do that. So, like, yeah, unless you maybe, like, do that, you have some really weird stuff. Or like you could do like that. Like you could do that, and then you'd have this. But then you would need to have this. Then you'd need to wrap this around. Then you need to wrap this around like that. Then you need another, or no, you need a slope here. Like that. So it could work. It's just and you could even replicate. Okay, yeah, so this would work. This could work. Definitely really funky looking, but possible. You'd also need this to fully just like go above the machines. Because otherwise this is fully just not gonna work. Oh my god, yeah, the movement in this game. Like it really does feel like something out of like a freaking FPS game. Very annoying. Okay. But yeah, I don't imagine. Okay. Shit, but you'd have to go. Yeah, you couldn't do that. You'd have to go. You have to rotate it. Like that. And then go like this. But the problem with that is then it goes into that area. It gets mixed into that. So... Like, I mean, this would work. You know what? You could even maybe have it, like, go all the way above. And have it, like, go above all of them. Ooh, yeah, you could. So you could have it, like, go... like this way, right? And then you could have it, like, split off or something. And go that way. This should go above, right? Yeah. Okay. So this should theoretically work. And it should theoretically be scalable. So it should fully be like automatic. Everything should be good. I'm gonna turn this around. Face this way. Face this way. those combined, that should be enough to make the sausage packs. And then this one is obviously straightforward. You just load it in. Or, well, unload it, I should say. Yeah, output. So yeah, again, this part is pretty straightforward. Yeah, the only... You know, you could probably also go underground with it. Underground would also work with this. Which it would probably look better if you went underground. So I'll definitely consider doing that. Because if you went underground, you could have it like come up and then go through. And then maybe go down like underneath. Maybe it would let you do that. I don't know if it would. I would hope it would. Oh wait, I should've, oh. Wait, actually, this might not have actually worked. Well, yeah, actually that, well, I mean, it would've. Sort of. Yeah, it takes up more space though. I would definitely say it looks nicer, but yeah, it just takes up more space. So unfortunately, my original idea didn't end up working even if I did do it properly. But it's fine. We figured out something that works. So not the end of the world. Now we just have to find out whether or not I can somewhat recreate it. Which it shouldn't be too difficult as long as I can move properly. Oh my gosh. That's my one critique, is that the movement in the game kinda sucks. Then again, I think I've said this is my one critique multiple times, and I've critiqued the game multiple times about multiple things. But it's, you know, it is what it is. That's just that's a current critique of mine, is that the movement in the game kinda sucks. So what was it saying you wanted me to do? We'll do character improvement first. And then I think we'll move on to... Minute group speed would be nice. Assembler. Science Pack 2 would be, I think, is probably what we should go for next after character improvement. So we can get into like some other resources and things like that, things of that sort. Light bot assembly, I think whatever that means or entails. Oh, or explosives. There we go. Just what we need. Explosives. Okay, so what is currently halting the production? I think it's just the amount of time that it takes to make. I think that's the only thing that's really like preventing. Yeah, that definitely is. So yeah, we'll go with Science Pack 2. Now this is where things are gonna get real annoying. Science Pack 2 is going to be an absolute pain to try to figure out how we're gonna automate that and combine production of that into all of this. Realistically, not super worried about that right now. Not really gonna bother with it, I don't think. Faster mining or faster drilling speed would be nice, though. Should be okay. I think what I'm gonna do is, well, couldn't we split it up? I think we could, since I think okay, hold on. Words. What I'm thinking of doing is, you could probably instead of in like Factorio, where you needed to have multiple science packs inside of the same like science laboratory thing. And so you basically need to like combine the production of all those things into one area. I'm thinking what you could probably do in this game is just like uh I did not choose that. Okay, I need more building blocks. But anyways, so what I'm thinking of doing instead is I could probably just have multiple of the science areas all having like their own like science packs in them. I'm assuming that's what I can do at least. Yeah, I need more stuff. That's not what I meant to be. I have a lot of nerd. Do we have a container somewhere? Fortunately, this place doesn't come with a container, kind of like it does in Satisfactory, but not a big deal. Imagine if it was like, oh yeah, that's the make or break for me. That's the deal breaker. Oh, the game doesn't start you with a container. No, yeah, it's a terrible game. Never gonna play it again. I wonder if there's people like that out there that are like, this game has to have this like such minute detail. Otherwise, they're like, nope, not gonna play. There's gotta be people out there like that, right? I feel like there is. Am I putting them far enough apart? Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot to select what I wanted to make. How's the grid doing? Grid's doing pretty good still. Well, this is definitely going to be a test to see whether or not this works the way that I want it to. Go with that first. Okay, let's see how this goes. I need a way of like splitting this up. I don't. Oh yeah, conveyor balancer. Conveyor balancer should be right. I believe so. How would that? Okay, I see. This can go. If you do it like this, it doesn't like. Does it like go onto it? Oh, it does. Okay, well that's good to know. I kind of figured it would, but I wasn't sure. Okay, theoretically, this should work. yeah, yeah. And then yeah, we can have that like get branched off as well. But yeah, so this should. That means that this should work. We just have to set the thing up. Now we should basically be like mass producing the science packs relatively quickly as well. I mean, obviously it still takes some time, but they're not a crouch button. Realize crouch. Yeah, this game doesn't have a crouch button. I might just realize. Okay, that's fine. I wish there was one. I feel like that would help a lot, but well, this is my mess of a factory so far. Realistically, I could actually like make this a little bit better looking. Yeah. Again, movement in this game. Like, you move quickly, which is nice for like moving around, exploring and such. But definitely a little finicky. This is why I wish there was a crouch button. On top of the fact that it would make it easier to, you know, explore, to like just, you know, go underneath of stuff. It would also help with controlling the movement. It's currently a little bit too fast for proper control. Again, it's nice for, you know, if you were to explore and stuff a lot, but...
Okay, math genius. If it takes 8 small smelters to fill up a conveyor belt, then we'll build 8 for each metal ore.
I don't feel like I need 8 for each ore. That feels a little, like, ridiculous. Like, the main thing that I'm doing is just research. So that's all I really need my resources for at this point, is just doing the science packs. Don't really need them for anything else, you know? At least not at the moment. Nice. Okay, my idea would entail having a... It it would need to be like, yeah. See, the problem is it's so, unless you, like, here's my idea. Ooh, no, but actually my idea would be like that, but then that would get in the way of that. No, that doesn't work. I mean, unless you did, I mean, you could do like this, right? You have that. So like that would work if you wanted to have it like on the ground. So I might actually try that, at least for in the future. I'll probably give that a try, especially as I start expanding everything. I think if I'm gonna, have really big stuff, I definitely want to have like resource, like transportation. I'll put that stuff underground, unless you can do it with like, automatically do it with like robot stuff. Maybe. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, so then we'll have to get into science pack production eventually, which is, yeah, 3 conveyors, 6 building blocks. Uh, what's it cost to make 6 buildings? You need the rods, and you need the plates. Okay, which isn't too bad. So you need the building block. Oh yeah, I already did that. You need conveyors, which is 1 machinery part and a plate. So you would basically need, yeah, that's definitely going to get a little complicated when it comes to automating that. Hopefully it won't be too bad, but definitely going to be a little bit more complicated than willing to make everything. So for now, but yeah, I think for now, I think that's going to be it for today's video of Foundry. If you guys enjoyed it, then please leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel. It means the world to me. It doesn't cost you guys anything. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next one. You all take care.